Switching gears now, as more victims of sex abuse at the hands of priests come forward, decades later, the Buffalo Diocese set up a hotline for those victims. And following a 7 Eyewitness News I-Team investigation, the Diocese is also looking into changing its policy on releasing names of priests accused of abuse. Now, if the Diocese were to change this policy, they wouldn't be the first to do so. The Baltimore Archdiocese has posted the names online of priests who have committed abuse. When you hover over those names, it provides more details and what actions were taken against them. This is one of the options that some in Buffalo are hoping to see here. We get a follow-up tonight from 7 Eyewitness News reporter Christy Maria.
I think that the priests that have been accused should be out in the public eye.
Michael Whalen made waves in late February after coming forward as a victim of childhood sex abuse. He says he was abused by a former priest in the Buffalo Diocese. He says without transparency, there's no way to know which priests have been accused.
I think the parents needed to know that before this happened, and that's why these names need to be released. Just to know who they are, where they are.
Whalen doesn't think the diocese has made a sufficient effort in releasing names, but some in the church see it differently.
In my opinion, I think they did enough. And I feel, where's the forgiveness?
Mary Frances Herzl is a longtime parishioner and sings in the choir here at St. Aloysius Gonzaga in Cheektowaga. She says although allegations are emerging against certain priests, her congregation feels there are many more good priests than bad.
This church is really praying for the good priests. There are many, many more good priests.
Now, I spoke with a few others in this church who didn't want to go on camera, but they told me they would be praying for the victims who were affected, but they also want to keep looking forward. But the diocese might be considering a change. Bishop Richard Malone says he's reconsidering the longtime policy of keeping victims' complaints against priests a secret.
So we are right now engaged in a reconsideration of a policy that I have inherited. It was in place when I came, but we're looking at it anew.
That policy, held by previous Bishop Edward Kimmick, was to not release any names because victims wouldn't want to come forward publicly. Christy Maria, 7 Eyewitness News.
Chris, thank you. 7 Eyewitness News reached out to the Buffalo Diocese for an update today. The spokesman said nothing has changed at this point, and the bishop is still considering changing the policy. Now, for any other victims who want to come forward or anyone with more information, we would like to talk to you here. You can call our 7 Eyewitness News I-Team tip line, the number 840-7755, or send us an email. We are at iteam@wkbw.com.